In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 steps to overcome limiting beliefs. But before we talk about overcoming limiting beliefs, we first need to understand what they are. So let's get straight to it. A limiting belief is something that we believe to be true. Now, these limiting beliefs could have been formed from our own negative thinking, our previous experiences, or the opinions of others. And as a result, these beliefs stop or limit us from going after our goals and reaching our full potential. Limiting beliefs can be about yourself, other people, or just the world in general. Limiting beliefs don't add any value to your life. In fact, they stop you from doing the things that you truly want to do or becoming the person that you've always dreamed of being. For example, have you ever told yourself that you're not good enough to do something? You might have said things like, you haven't got what it takes, there's something wrong with me, I'm too old, I'm not old enough, I can't, I don't know how, what if this happens, what if that happens, I'm waiting for the right time, I'm not like everyone else, I didn't grow up that way, I'm not smart enough, I could never start my own business, I don't live in the right place, nobody cares, it probably won't work out anyway, things never go my way, I'm a failure, people don't understand me, etc. All of these limiting beliefs keep you in your comfort zone. And if they're repeated often enough, they not only affect you, but they also affect the people around you. So now we've gone over what limiting beliefs are with several examples. Let's take a look at how you can try to overcome these limiting beliefs using 5 steps. Step 1 is write down all of the limiting beliefs that you have. Take as much time as you need on this step. You don't want to rush it because you need to think deeply about all of the limiting beliefs that are stopping you from reaching your full potential or achieving your goals. Examples of career limiting beliefs are, I want to change career, but I'm not smart enough, or I don't get along with new people. Examples of relationship limiting beliefs are, I want to find love, but relationships never work out for me and people just care about themselves. So once you've written down all of your limiting beliefs, we can move on to the next step. Step 2 is, why do you think you have these limiting beliefs? A lot of our beliefs are formed from what we've seen, learned and heard from our childhood, life experiences, family, friends, social interactions, the media, etc. For example, let's assume that as a child, whenever you got something wrong, your parents would say to you, what's wrong with you? If that statement is repeated to you often enough, you will eventually believe there's something wrong with you, which can easily become part of your belief system as an adult. So later on in life, each time you get something wrong, you might believe that it's because there's something wrong with you due to the fact of that message being repeated to you over and over again. So for this step, write down all of the possible reasons why you might have these limiting beliefs, and then we can move on to the next step. But before we move on to the next step, my name's Luke, and this channel is all about personal development, and I enjoy sharing the things I've learned and continuously learn. So if you're enjoying this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. Step 3 is, what are the consequences? For this step, go through each one of your limiting beliefs and then ask yourself, what are the consequences of me believing these things? So using the example from step 2, what is or what has been the consequence of me believing that there's something wrong with me? How has it impacted my personal life, my social life, my career, my love life, etc. Write down your answers next to each limiting belief. Another example could be a limiting belief about things never working out for you. If you believe that things never work out for you, then why would you put in the time and effort required to make something work? The answer is you won't, because you've already set yourself up for failure by expecting things not to work out. And as a result, the consequences can be life-changing. So really think deeply about the consequences of each limiting belief that you have, and tell yourself that these beliefs are not true, they're false. They're stopping me from reaching my goals and full potential. They do not support or empower my life. Once you've written down your answers, we can move on to the next step. Step 4 is, what do you want to replace your limiting beliefs with? Now that you have a list of all your limiting beliefs, you can begin replacing them with more positive, supporting beliefs that empower you and give you back control over your life. For example, having a limiting belief that you don't know how to do something can be changed into, I don't know how, but I'm going to figure it out anyway because that's what I truly want to do. Or a limiting belief such as, I want to change career, but I'm not smart enough, can be changed into, I don't currently have the skills needed, so I'm going to do everything that I possibly can to learn the necessary skills that I need. Another example is, I want to find love, but relationships never work out for me. This can be changed into, my previous relationships haven't worked out, so I'm going to figure out what I've been doing wrong and try again. Limiting beliefs remove all responsibility and keep you in your comfort zone, whereas positive, supporting beliefs make you accountable and require you to push past resistance and fear. Step 5 is apply your new empowering beliefs that support and encourage you. Now, this is the time to put your new supportive beliefs into action. In the start, things may be hard as you're trying to change your old ways of thinking and adopt new supporting positive beliefs. For example, if you're trying to overcome limiting beliefs about things never working out, then put in the work until things do work out. Or if you have a limiting belief about waiting for the right time to get a new job, then go home after work and start looking for a new job today. Don't delay it. Take action there and then. And if you're truly honest with yourself, how many times on previous occasions have you told yourself you're just waiting for the right time to do something? The whole purpose of putting your new supporting beliefs into action is to find new evidence that your old limiting beliefs are in fact made up and not true. Use positive self-talk by telling yourself the things that empower you and not take power away from you. For example, change what if it don't work out to what if it does work out. In my opinion, if you really want to do something, you'll do it. If you don't, then you'll find 101 different reasons as to why you haven't or why you can't. So in summary, step 1 is write down all of the limiting beliefs that you have. An example of a career limiting belief is, I want to change career, but I don't get along with new people, or I'm not smart enough. Step 2 is, why do you think you have these limiting beliefs? A lot of our beliefs are formed from the things we've seen, learned, and heard. So if limited beliefs are repeated often enough, we'll eventually make it part of our belief system. Step 3 is, what are the consequences? Take a look at the consequences of your limiting beliefs. How have they impacted your personal life, your social life, your career, your love life, etc. Step 4 is, what do you want to replace your limiting beliefs with? Replace your limiting beliefs with supportive, positive beliefs that make you accountable. For example, replace I don't know how to do that with I'm going to learn how to do that. Step 5 is apply your new empowering beliefs that support and encourage you. Put your new supportive beliefs into action. Your objective is to change your old way of thinking and adopt new supporting beliefs. And like I said, if you really want to do something, you'll do it. And if you don't, you'll find 101 reasons as to why you haven't or you can't. If you enjoyed this video and you want to know the 3 possible reasons why you never have enough time, then click the link below in the video description.